a principle of stickiness. You want to be as sticky with customers as possible. And our wash and fold business was able to do that because, let's see, can I do this here? I'm going to share my screen with you. Where we got it? Here we go.
While you're pulling that up, in case you're listening on the podcast and not watching on the video, I'm going to post a link to just this section here. So in case you want to see visually what he's showing us, you can watch that part without having to watch the whole episode. So I'll put a link in the show notes there for you to be able to check that out.
All right. You're able to see this, right?
Yep.
Browser and everything. Okay. So this is a business card that all of my drop-off customers got. And what we did here was we'd stamp it every time they used it. This was, we don't necessarily do this here. We don't do 30 pounds free after 10 uses. What we do is now is, this was the first one I was doing, but what we do now is we'll give you 20 pounds free after we've done 400 pounds for you, which we can keep track of now through the Sense app, how many pounds we've done for that customer. And this is what's made it sticky, is customers are coming back to fill up that card and get their free use. You definitely want to set those kind of limitations to it. Like, you don't want to say, hey, your 11th use of us is free. You want to say, we'll do 20 pounds or so free for you after we've done 400 pounds, because that's just a 5% of the business that you've already done with this customer. And a customer that brings you that much, has brought 400 pounds to you, is a very profitable customer anyway. So you're going to want to keep them. This is a good way to do it and make it sticky with them. Some other things that you could do besides like a loyalty rewards card like this is for self-serve customers in your machines, that if it's able to accept cards, if you're using pay range, you can have loyalty rewards built into those. I've got that where you spend $50, we will give you $5 back. There's other kinds of like rewards discounts that frequent users of it are able to use. When we get the Sense system installed on all the machines, those boxes where you can like swipe a card right on the machine, we're able to do that. We're going to be able to do something like that as well. And that helps reinforce the habit of coming there. And that's what you're trying to do, is reinforcing the habit. Anything that you can do to reinforce that is definitely worth doing here. I mean, if you're spending $100 a day in Google ads, don't be put off by that or anything, because as long as you see people coming into the store and they're new faces, even if that $100 was 20% of the revenue you made that day, those can be long-term customers. If you put a good impression on, if you win their loyalty, as long as they enjoyed the visit to your laundromat when they came in and found it superior to the competitors. So that $100 of that day was worth spending, as long as you got enough customers to justify it. So anything you can do. Laundromats are meant to be a sticky business. Anything you can do to reinforce that principle will help you. And that's what had helped me.